empty set, gets the snap, back to pass. Looking, steps up, pressure, down he goes. Flag comes in late behind the play, but Herbig and Benton in on this sack together. Right now, let's see what the call is going to be first here from Brad Allen. Looks like the Vikings heading off the
Holding.
field.
Offense, number 27. That penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
Get near is now get here, baby. I told you they needed to get here, and Keeanu Benton absolutely did a great job. He was double teamed coming up the middle on the route and just absolutely undeterred as he took Carson Wentz to the ground. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to escape. He got smothered by the Steelers defense.
Lucky on 2 fumbles that have come back to them. Now Wentz back under pressure, and down he goes. Initial pressure by T.J. Watt, and a second sack from Keeanu Benton.
Oh, I love that action. T.J. Hockenson was trying to whip the block because they were trying to throw a little tight end quick screen to the right, but T.J. Watt was on him immediately, and then Keeanu Benton coming up the middle and finishes the job for the big play.
Steelers lead 3rd and 9. Wentz gets the snap, back to pass. Steelers bringing pressure, and down he goes again. Another sack, and Keeanu Benton did it again in there with T.J. Watt for another sack.
And listen, Blake Brandel, burn this film after it's done. He got absolutely destroyed on this play, and it was not even close. Carson Wentz didn't even get to the back of his drop where he could set, and Keeanu Benton was on him once again. Of course, the combo with Watt.
Gets the snap, back to pass, looking, trouble, down he goes. Keeanu Benton coming off the left edge, brings him down. T.J. Watt comes in late. It's a loss of 6 back to the 23-yard line.
So much for that offensive line only giving up 1 sack a week ago.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers, I like you, Mark Parsons. I'll take a T.J. Watt and the rest of that swarm. And Keeanu Benton just absolutely blew the doors off of rookie Jalen Rivers, who's starting right now at right guard for them. And we know what Steelers defenders like to do to rookie offensive linemen in this league.
Doing in motion around the formation. Jones back to pass, and Keeanu Benton with a sack back inside the 20-yard line, and the fist pump as this crowd is roaring at Acrisure.
That is what we call Avalanche. Keeanu Benton bursting up the middle and just almost unabated, it felt like. I don't know where that was, but all I saw was Gonzalez, just holding on with the back hand as Daniel Jones goes to the ground. Great job by Keeanu Benton.
Shotgun. Steelers showing blitz, and they will bring the blitz. Herbert under duress, and down he goes. How about Keeanu Benton? 4.5 sacks on the season for number 95.
Light work for 95. A great job whipping the block head up. It was a beautiful job. He was in the A-gap between Bradley Bozeman and Mekhi Becton and just simply worked the angle and got in between them.
Jahmyr Gibbs is a lone setback. And play action pass. Goff looking, and he is swallowed up, taken down by Keeanu Benton, who now has 5.5 sacks on the season, right up the middle.
And this is what I told you. Kingsley Eguakun is one of those guys. He's only had 3 snaps, but actually, you know who he beat? He actually beat Christian Mahogany because they were running slide pro to the right, so a quick swim to the outside, and Keeanu Benton was right in Goff's face immediately. Mesh pockets for the running backs to dive up into.
2nd and 6, and Stroud drops the snap, back to pass, looking, steps up, and flings the ball forward. The Steelers are going to think this is a fumble with Watt on top of it, and the officials are saying it is a fumble at the 21-yard line, and T.J. Watt has recovered, and the Texans offense is jogging off the field. 2nd turnover created by the Steelers.
All right, let's take a second look at it before we get too excited. That ball was knocked out before his hand came forward. Great job by Keeanu Benton to get the hand in there. The snap was fumbled again. We talked about Jake Andrews. He doesn't like a guy directly on top of his nose, especially to his snap hand side. And he's now missed up 2 passes potentially to the quarterback out of the shotgun that has misfired and led to good things for the Steelers.